Hello everybody, this is Monster of Tech here, back with another video. And today's video is going to be the MacBook Pro versus the iMac. So specifically, we will be looking at the 5K iMac versus the 15-inch MacBook Pro. So let's start off with the designs. So the iMac 5K has an older design. The last time it's been refreshed is in 2012, so that's the last time the design looked different, and the same general look of the front has been the same since 2009. So it's starting to become a little dated. The bezels are pretty big for today's standards. So that's the design of the iMac. So now the design of the MacBook Pro is a new design. It was released in 2016, so 2 years ago, and it's pretty modern, still looks pretty modern, and it's really thin, light, and powerful. And one thing that this has that the standard iMac does not have is silver and space gray. So not even the iMac Pro has this. With the iMac Pro you can only have space gray, and with the iMac you can only have silver. So that's the design. Now let's move on to the display. So the Retina 5K iMac has a 5120 by 2880 display. So this is a really 5K display, and this is a 27-inch display, and the MacBook Pro 15-inch has a 2880 by 1800 pixel display. The MacBook Pro has 220 pixels per inch, and I don't know how many pixels an inch the iMac has. So that's the display, 27 versus 15 inches. Now processor. You can get a 3.4, 3.5, 3.8, and a 4.2 gigahertz quad-core processor on the iMac 5K. So that's pretty powerful. And with the MacBook Pro, you can get 2.8, 2.9, or 3.1 gigahertz quad core. So more gigahertz on the iMac, but it will need some more gigahertz so it can kind of compensate for the larger display. And also the graphics need to be a little better on the iMac. So now moving on to the graphics now. So the iMac has the Radeon Pro, and the MacBook has Radeon Pro. So the iMac has Radeon Pro 570, 575, or 580. The 570 and 575 have 4 gigabytes of video RAM, and the 580 has 8 gigs of VRAM. And the MacBook Pro has Radeon Pro 555 or 560. And both of them have Intel HD Graphics 630. So the 555 has 2 gigabytes of memory, and the 560 has 4 gigs of video RAM. So that's the graphics. Now for the ports. Obviously the iMac is better because it has everything. It has USB-C, USB-A, and even Ethernet. So that's that, and it has a Kensington lock on it. And you can also upgrade the RAM. And with the 15-inch MacBook Pro, you only get 16 gigs. So that's it. So now for the price. For a 2.8 gigahertz, 16 gigabyte MacBook Pro, that will set you back $23.99. For a 3.4 gigahertz quad-core iMac with Radeon Pro 570 and 1 terabyte Fusion drive, it will set you back $1,800. So a little better value with the iMac. So this has been a Monster of Tech video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.